Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be doing a trip report on easyJet's flight 8565. We are going from London Gatwick Airport to Dalaman Airport in Turkey. So, the taxi comes in about 45 minutes-ish, yeah. So, we're going to get a taxi to the airport, obviously. And then we are going to be getting the plane, obviously. It's my first time at Gatwick Airport, my first time flying with easyJet, so can't wait. I actually can't wait. And then we get a 2-hour coach. It will take us down to Marmaris, and we'll go from there. So we'll see you in a bit. So about 25 minutes until our taxi arrives. After that, we will take the taxi. It's going to be about 2 hours, maybe 2 hours 8 minutes. It's going to take us down to Gatwick Airport, sorry. And I'll put a little montage on of the ride and stuff and all that sort of stuff. Is that a taxi? No, it's just a random car. Yeah. So our taxi's now here. What we're going to do is that we're going to get in the taxi, 2-hour drive down to Gatwick, so enjoy. So here we are in Gatwick. Got a little train there. So what we're going to do now is just going to quick go and get through security. Nothing that much. And yeah, there's a plane taking off there, easyJet. Gatwick. It's a pretty nice airport, first impressions. You got traffic later. Right, we need to go through to the shuttle train here. 3 carriages. Don't know what to flip that train. Alright, we need to go up here. Come on. So this is a traffic layer. A traffic layer is like an escalator, but it's a ramp, not stairs. There's a what's this that? I can't really see. Gatwick so far, first impressions, pretty cool airport. I like how all the design is. It's massive. It's actually Britain's second biggest airport, about biggest. So, yeah, airport. Alright, here we are. We're going to go down easyJet, check-in and self-bag drop. Alright, so in the airport we go. Here's the airport, Gatwick, North Terminal. First impressions? I actually like it, to be fair. And here we go. Here we go for our bag drops and stuff, so we don't think you do that. There goes our luggage. Oh, here you go. There we go. There we go. Alright. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're just going to go through security. I'm not going to record security for, well, obvious reasons. After security, I'll turn the camera back on and we'll get recording again. So yeah, see you guys in a bit. Alright, I'm through security. Now we're at whatever the flip this is. This is well duty free, okay? I don't know what this is. It's just some random game thing. I don't know. Right, Yeah, Bell Duty Free is just Bell Duty Free. And we'll just go through it. It's just never ending, Bell Duty Free. Alright, so we just got security and bag drop. They're all pretty quick. So that's about, I'd say about 20 minutes to get through it all. Which is really good actually. So we're going to go to Wetherspoons, it seems like. The classic British airport pub thing. Get there. Right, yeah, let's go to Wetherspoons. Come on. I'm going to give you a little food review because why not? Alright. What is there here? It's really smart and modern, I'll admit. There's even Shady Sports. Well, I think all places have Shady Sports. And also WH Smith, as per usual. Here we are at Wetherspoons. Right. So guys, this is the Pepsi Max Cherry. I asked for a straw, no straw, don't matter. It tastes like a Pepsi Max Cherry. 10 out of 10. No, not 10 out of 10. Not, I love the Pepsi Max Cherry, so I'm giving, well, it's not as good as the Coke Cherry, so I'm giving it a 8.565458 out of 10. And here's our food. We got chicken tikka masala, rice, no bread and whatever the flips underneath it. Poppadom. Yes, very good. I'll just eat this now and give it a little review. So yeah, safe to say I just basically ate all of that. Oh my gosh, just so hungry when I came here. We're now going to Shady Sports. Just going to go around through Shady Sports and whatever else, I don't know. And yeah. Where's Shady? There's WH Smith there. Of course you have to have the WH Smith in the airport. Where's Shady? I think it's further up. Once again, I will say Gatwick does look pretty cool. I like how Gatwick looks compared to some of the other airports. I like it. Absolutely fill up now though. Oh, Chase there. Let's go in there. This is more further into the terminal. That's going up to the restaurant. So there's like the upper floor for the restaurants. And yeah. What's up here? There's Bell Duty Free up here. Pretty nice terminal, I'll admit, or departure lounge. Just going to go look around a bit more. I've basically just explored the entire departures lounge of this airport. Pretty nice airport. First time at Gatwick. I've been trying it so far. I had a lovely meal at Wetherspoons. So now we've got about 2 hours until our gate's announced. So what I'm going to do, just sit down, go on my phone for a bit because there's nothing much more to do. But I do recommend this airport if you want to get a flight. Mainly recommend it for people in Brighton. Yeah, nice airport. It's a few hours later, it's 5:20. Our gate's been announced, it's 48, and it's 48 just up there, so we're going to head up there and go to the gate. So yeah. So alright. Might as well say goodbye to this departure sounds. It's I will rate this departure lounge about a 8 out of 10. There's quite a few shops, quite a few restaurants, not very much to do. And yeah, Shady again. Here we are, gate 48. First time I'm there for a little review on Ryanair. We got a fixed bus coach. Right, so here we are, about boards the plane. Gatwick Airport is actually such a good airport. It's been all smooth and stuff. Security process, all that sort of nonsense. It's not really nonsense, but yeah. Alright. Here we are, row 20. Here we are. Oh, it's a bit hot out here actually today. And our plane is the plane up there. I thought it's the plane. No, it's that one. So this here, Airbus A320. Registration sheet. forget my seatbelt on. Here we are on the plane. Alright, we're going to be here. We're going to start taxiing soon. Airbus A320. I will give you a little review when we're cruising. Seats are pretty comfy here though, but yeah.
Is shown on the safety card and is demonstrated by the crew. Please make.
Alright. So if you heard, we just had the safety announcement. We are now pushing back. A320. Nice. Yep, here we go. Here we go. Let's do this. Don't know why I can't just read diagonal, don't ask. We took off from Gatwick Airport. Goodbye, UK. So we are now cruising at cruising altitude, it's about 30,000 feet. So I'm going to just show you, this is how it looks like from the outside. And, alright, little seat review. So, seats rather padded, pretty comfy. And then we got our little menu. I'm going to get a quick review. If you open this thing here, this is our tray table. Pretty sturdy. Small but sturdy. I like it actually. I like the tray table because it is a bit small, but it's very sturdy. And then we got the blinds, which are just blinds, I guess. Pretty cool. So yeah, I'll give this plane. I just done a quick review. I give this plane about a 8.5 out of 10. Alright, we've hit a little bit of turbulence. It seems not too bad though. Like you might be able to see it's shaking a bit. So for my dinner, I decided to get a Coke, a cola, with a shortbread, and I've also ordered chicken teriyaki on the side, not on the side, as the main, which I'm going to get that in a sec. But Coke, obviously it tastes different because you're higher in the air. Oh well. Shortbread, I'm going to try that after my teriyaki. Alright, so we have just got confirmed there will be turbulence. We already got a little bit of shaken. Seatbelt signs now on. It's going to be fun. So yeah, I can definitely feel a bit of shaken. I'm really on my teriyaki, please. Will it even come because of the... I don't think it will come due to the turbulence. It has to be heated.
Are you sure she didn't decide just
So this is my teriyaki.
She said the clear just come out.
Looks interesting to say the least. I'm gonna try this, I guess, but oh, who knows? Safe to say that chicken teriyaki actually tastes way better than it looks. I like it. It's probably about 9 out of 10 actually.
To be able to serve any hot drinks until the seatbelt sign is switched off, and if you already have a hot drink, please make sure the lid is on.
Even more turbulence. Absolutely a great time. So basically just had an announcement saying that the drink service will not be resuming because of the turbulence. We've got some rough airheads, very unstable. So yeah. So no other drink. I was going to get like this apple juice thing, but I'm not going to be able to get that anymore. That's fine. It's turbulence, so well, it's just a bit of rough air. And yeah. The lights have just been dim. I'm assuming that we're coming into land now because the lights are dim. I don't know. That makes so much sense when I'm absolutely tired and had only 4 hours of sleep. We are now lowering. You might be able to see from outside if I can get you see. Yeah, you can kind of see. That is Turkey air. So now that we're in Turkey, we're going to lower down. We're going to do a landing, hopefully smooth. And then we got a 2-hour coach ride, which is great. 2-hour coach ride at 12 AM. That's crazy. But yeah. Ready for landing now? Landing ready. I don't know, I'm tired. And yes sir. Ready? And? Okay. That's not actually that bad of a landing. We've landed. What's that bad of a landing at all? And welcome to Turkey. It wasn't that bad. Okay. Brilliant landing in Dalaman Airport in Turkey.
Welcome to Dalaman, where the local time is 9 minutes to midnight. Electronic devices might now be used if they are reached for the calls, messages and internet access. Keep your seatbelt fastened. Take care when opening the overhead lockers in case another falls out. Smoking is not permitted until planning your next getaway. Thank you for flying with us.
So yeah, as I said, welcome to Dalaman Airport in Turkey. It's midnight. It's in Britain. It's about yeah, it's about 5 to 1. We're here in Dalaman Airport. Very rainy, very puddly Dalaman Airport. So local time 7 to midnight. No, 7 to midnight. And yeah, we're in Turkey. What a flight. These seats are kind of uncomfy, but alright, we're about to go off. Plane. Alright. About to get off at the A320. My first steps into Turkey air. Alright. Thank you. See you later. See you later. Alright, first steps. Alright, so we've arrived in Dalaman Airport in Turkey. It's a very nice, clean place, I'll admit. I'm really liking Turkey so far. Nice country. So here we are. Just gone past border control. Got past there pretty quick actually, which is good. So here we are at our baggage thing. We're gonna get our baggage. We're gonna get straight on a coach. Take us to Marmaris. Here we are. There's a random McDonald's. Here's our. Yeah.